Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about a shoulder press. Now, when we do a shoulder press, we want our arms at about 90 degrees and we want the weights to meet overhead, right? So this is what it looks like. Arms are about 90, right? We want to come up, meet up overhead, come back down. Arms again to about 90. Your 90 degrees is your start and your stop. Now, there are times when the elbows go below the shoulder, right? We kind of get into a pattern and we end up down here. It is harder, especially on people who've had shoulder injuries or anything like that, to do something like that because you're going to feel a pull, you're going to get pain and things like that. So I recommend just trying to stop at 90 and then come back up, stop at about 90. Also, if you have shoulder injuries or anything like that, like this guy here, your arms may end out in front of you, right? So like this. So as you're pushing up, you end up this way. And a lot of it has to do with limited range of motion. Now, is it because of a shoulder injury? If it is, then you're going to end up a little bit further in front of you than you like because you only have a certain amount of range of motion. If you don't have any shoulder injuries or things like that, try stretching out the shoulder, stretching out the chest muscle, and see if you can get a little bit more range of motion to try to get your arms next to your head. Okay, then there's weights out and weights in. There's two different ways. Well, there's a lot of different ways, but these are two different ways that you can have your weights, okay? So I'll take my handy dandy weights, right? So arms are about 90, weights are palms are facing out or palms are facing in. It's because when our palms face out or face in, we're working our shoulder slightly differently, okay? Again, when palms face in, all I'm doing is rotating my wrist. Sometimes when we do that, see how my shoulder rotates and my elbows come forward? We want to try to keep here. Now, the other thing is when you're doing your stance, you want to have a staggered stance, okay? Especially when we're pushing things overhead, you want that staggered stance because if not, you're here, we're going to arch our lower back to try to get the weight to go up, especially if the weights are heavier. So, and we don't want to do that. I'm going to gently put these down. Stay. Okay, good. So, and that's a shoulder press, all right? That's just things to think about. Again, when you're pushing up overhead, arms are about 90, push up, meet in the middle. Stagger your stance to help support you. Engage your abdominal core. Breathe out as you push up. Be mindful about your arms coming forward. Again, evaluate is because if you've had shoulder surgery, a shoulder injury, or anything like that. All right, just keep these little things in mind, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.